Alright. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Miles.
I'm Kobe Cole.
And
we're the boys from the low.
Episode 7. So I know it's been a little minute since we've been out here for you guys, but we're back. We're better. The NBA's back. It's better than ever. It's been a lot going on. We got a lot of trade. Well, we got the big trade with James Harden and everything. And we got the Lakers back. We got Wembanyama doing his thing. So we got a lot to talk about. First, I want to ask you, what do you think about the James Harden trade going to the Clippers?
I don't like the trade.
Yeah, I don't think it really makes them any better.
And I said, like, the episode, we had multiple episodes that didn't get recorded.
A lot of issues, but we're here now, so.
Sorry about that. But on the last episode, I literally said I don't like the trade. And then I was looking at the game. None of them had double-digit points. I want to say, like, third, second quarter.
Yeah, they don't seem to, like, mesh. Like,
and then I told you,
yeah,
the business decision, somebody has to go on the bench. Them four can't coexist.
He told me last week that I was telling him I think James Harden will understand his role is going to have to change.
And then hours later, a quote come out saying, I'm not the system. No, he said, no, I'm not a system player. I am the system. I thought it's egos in the NBA. And like I said, yeah, it should happen, but should don't always happen.
It's just sad. I don't understand what he's playing for. Like, you want to win the
himself.
championship. But if you want to win a championship, I guess you don't want to win the championship, I guess.
Everybody's different in the NBA, Miles. Some play for money. Some play for the love of basketball. Some play, like,
I guess he's playing for money.
Bron plays for basketball. Jokic just plays because he's there. He rather go ride horses. He's in practice watching film on horses. Everybody's different. So what should happen don't mean it's gonna happen. And like I said, with Harden, bro, literally he's an ego player, and we've seen it with multiple different teams. That doesn't coexist. I think he had 6 assists, and I think none of the
17 and 6.
None of the starter players had like double digits going into like the thing. So like I said, Russ, he's understand. Paul George, he understands. Kawhi don't need to understand. He knows it's his team.
Yeah.
He's the best player. Harden doesn't understand that. Because Harden also comes from a lineage where Iron Rockets, he was the best player. When he was at Brooklyn, when KD and Kyrie was hurt, in his head, he's the best player.
And he was playing like it too.
Yeah, and that stretch, you can't tell him he's not, because who else there to challenge him?
He was playing like Houston.
Philly, you got Joel, but as in the guard position from the front court, he's the best person there. And Joel's out, he's dropping 20-some points. You ain't gonna tell me I'm not that guy. So now he's going onto a team. This is gonna be the first time he goes to a team with 3 other players that actually compete, and none of them don't really get hurt until the end of the stretch.
And like I said, I feel like this is the first trade that goes down. I said this last week. I feel like they're actually better off of one of them getting injured. I'm not wishing anybody any injuries. It's just better for the flow to have 3 of them instead of 4. I don't think being.
They can't coexist.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to put.
Hard
they're
to
all
have
ball-dominant players, so I don't know how they all have the ball at the same time. There's only one ball and it's 4 of them. So
that's why I was saying you put Russ on the bench, and the reason I said you put Russ on the bench, Russ understands better that like you behind the scenes, you have a better chance of putting Russ on the bench than putting Harden on the bench.
That's true.
You have a better chance. Now, I'd rather have the 3 and then Harden come off the bench.
Right.
But for business decision as a coach and like with the team chemistry, if you put Russ in the room, hey man, I'm pushing you to the bench.
He'll understand that.
He'll understand better than what Harden is.
It's like
and then we can see Harden can pass. And when Russ was on the Lakers, Russ came out. He can show I can be the number 1 person coming out his second unit.
Well, it's like for basketball sense, it makes more sense to keep Russ starting. But like with James Harden's ego, you can't really tell him, hey, you're gonna come off the bench.
So, you know what I'm saying? When I look into like the sports world, I look into from a business mindset. That's why I also like look into like Harden's not gonna coexist because his ego. I look into a business standpoint, not what like just some fan. I'm looking to a business standpoint. Harden can't coexist. You put Harden in the starting lineup. Now he can pass the ball. He can average 10 assists if he wants to.
Right.
He did that with a Joel, and it was just Joel. Now you got 2 more people. Put Russ off the bench, and Russ just might drop 20. You give him he's not Malik Monk, but you might give him the Malik Monk role, because then sometimes Malik Monk get more minutes than Kevin Huerter.
Right.
And you give
Russ, it would be, I guess, Russ over Bones Highland.
Yeah, exactly what it is. Because then you're not finna sit here and say Bones Highland be better than Russ.
Yeah, right.
So that's exactly how you do it. Now you put Bones in that SG position. You put in that second unit. Put Russ in that point guard. Russ takes over. You might want to put you got 4 of them. You put Paul George back in the small forward.
Yeah.
Russ pass it off. Them 2 changing all points. It can work at how Ty Lue decides to work. You just have to control James Harden. and then just hope
He
injuries
seems
don't
a little
happen.
uncontrollable, though. That's the issue. He has a history.
Oh, it's not uncontrollable. It's going to uncontrollable when you put them four together. But if you like as a coach, you have to now. If you lose James Harden next year, you just losing next year.
Yeah, because he is only. I feel like the Clippers knew what they were getting themselves into, knowing he's only.
Now you gonna lose him.
So.
You lose him next year. You lose him next year. But as of right now, with the team you have, you can go to the Western Conference Finals. You can go to the finals. You just got Ty Lue and the general manager have to make that business decision.
Yeah,
straight up.
You're right. Next thing. So we've been talking about Victor since before the season even started, and I know you said you wanted to see him get going.
Yeah, when he dropped them 38 points, that's exactly what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Thank you for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, I haven't. I was telling you even before that I liked what I was seeing because I saw a lot of big moments in games, and I'd rather you show up in the fourth quarter and be absent in the first half than vice versa. You know, you're dropping 20 points at halftime, and then you forget how to play late games. So far, to me, I have no complaints out of Victor other than, I guess, be more consistent.
Yeah, I want a full, complete player. I want what I shopped you for. I want a full, complete player. I don't want no fourth quarter player.
Hey, I'd rather have a fourth quarter player than a halftime player. But, hey, 38 points, keep doing that.
That's what I want. I want that. If you give me 16 and 16, I'll take that. I don't want 4 and 20.
I like 4 and 20. Of course, I like 32 more than that, but I like 4 and 20.
I don't want no 4 and 20.
I like 4 and 20.
I don't want 4 and 20. Because if you give me 16, because like he dropped 38. Who was it win? The Suns the second time?
Yes.
So he had a good showing the first half. It was blowing them out. Now it's the Suns. Yeah, Devin Booker, Katie, they're going to get going and come back. But let's say it's another team. You drop 30 like that, ain't no coming back. Mm-hmm. The job is finished. Mm-hmm. Instead of putting yourself in that position, you starting off slow and now we in a dogfight.
Yeah.
Now, let's say it's another team. The job done. I got 38 in an efficient win.
I have no argument that, of course, 38 is better than the 4 and 20. I'm just saying the 4 and 20 looked promising. And if he can put it together, he'll be – I think he has Rookie of the Year locked up. Like, it's his race to lose. It's his race to lose. He's in the lead right now.
No.
Who's in the lead?
I'm going with shit hungry.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am. I'm going with shit.
No, he's not. And what is he better at?
He's a third.
Look at the numbers.
He's a third option.
They're not going to take that into consideration.
But what?
They're not. When they're voting,
man,
Victor has better stats than him across the board.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Victor only has 20 more points than him. That's it. He only has one more block than him and one more rebound. I just
Chet has more blocks and rebounds?
He's one behind.
That's what I'm saying.
He's one behind.
I'm saying it's Victor's race to lose. He's up right now. If he doesn't slow down, he's gonna win it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that. And shit's more efficient than Victor.
No, that's why I said he's more efficient shooting wise. He's a better shooter. But other than that, Victor has every single stat. Why would he lose it? It's his race to lose. So somebody has to catch him.
I think Shaq gonna pull it out.
Victor,
that's what it is. I think Shaq.
I know it's very
even though I don't like Shaq hungry being a rookie and how that thing is, Ben Simmons type. But who am I? But yeah, I think it's Shaq.
If the race ended today, it's Victor's, and unless Victor slacks off, I mean, Shaq gonna have to catch him. And like you said, that's why I'm saying it's Victor's race to lose because Chet has Shea and Josh Giddey and Jalen Williams on his team. So he has to catch up to Victor. Victor don't got. Well, I mean, he got Devin Vassell and
that's the thing. He's putting up the numbers with 4 more scores than him.
Right. They're not gonna take that away from Victor.
Man, why?
Because they don't. That's not how they. Victor already has the hype. You think the media don't want Victor to win it,
bro? Well, looking at the media.
Like they're
not
gonna
really.
That's not true, bro. They're gonna vote for
sometimes it's 50-50.
They're gonna vote
because some people just meet riding and some people just be like, okay.
They're gonna look. The dude that we prophesied as the next LeBron James came in.
Y'all prophesied that.
And he has. I'm talking about the media. We're prophesying him as the next GOAT. We saw all the posts.
I ain't part of the media.
Okay, sure. The media is the people that determine the Rookie of the Year. So I'm saying the same people that are saying, okay, this is the next generational talent.
Okay, that's going off of hype.
Right, but I'm saying he has the best stats. You're talking about the fact that
media and best stats is 2 different things.
They're both. They're on the same page.
Shit, Holmgren can have better stats just because
he doesn't. But he doesn't.
I'm just saying the difference between me. You said media.
No, I'm saying the dude that has the best stats right now is also the dude that the media loves. Why wouldn't he win it? I understand Chet is playing with more people, but they're not going to care about that because the dude that they like has better stats. It doesn't matter what Chet does. Who is winning?
It's only 20-point difference.
Right. They're not trying to hear.
Let Chet have a big game. Oh, it's over with. I'm talking my ish.
That goes back to what I said.
My ish.
That goes back to what I said. If it's Victor's race to lose, is he not first in everything right now? It's close, but he's first. They like him more, and he's first.
And then even the comments, like you said in the media, even the comments are saying Chet will be the rookie of the year.
I mean,
the media, that go your media.
No, these are people like me. I'm talking about the NBA media that vote on it. You saw it yourself. The NBA exec said Victor Wembanyama the third best player under 25 already. That's what I'm talking
that's
about.
That's ridiculous. Let's get into that.
So you think they're not going? Those same people aren't going to vote him rookie of the year? That's what I'm saying.
Let's get into that real quick. The Victor Wembanyama top under the age 25.
So you think they think he's the third best player, but they don't think he's rookie of the year? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I would vote for Victor. But clearly,
that's just that low. That's just hype. That's all that is.
So he's gonna win rookie of the year. It's his
because
race
of
to
hype.
Lose. Yes.
Because of hype.
Yes.
So we're saying so
because he's living
stats
up
aside,
to it right
it's gonna
now.
be
no.
He only lived up to it one game.
Who has the best stats right now?
So
him or Chad?
number 1, Luka Doncic. Number 2 is Anthony Edwards. Number 3 is Victor Wembanyama.
When we said it, I said before
number
I saw the list, Tyrese should be ahead.
Number 4 is Tyrese Halliburton. Ja Morant 5, Cade Cunningham 6, Zion Wilson 7, Darius Garland 8, number 9 LaMelo, number 10 Jaren Jackson Jr. And I don't think he should be in front of a lot of them.
I can understand the argument for him to be like maybe 7 through 10, but Ja absolutely not. Tyrese Halliburton absolutely not. Zion not yet.
Nah, with Darius. I made the argument for Darius.
I can live with Darius being.
I'll make the argument for Darius.
I can live with that.
I'll give him Cade Cunningham over Darius Garland. Man, please.
Yeah, no, I switched that.
So
he'd be on the back end. He shouldn't be third. That's ridiculous.
Maybe 7.
Which goes back to my point. They got him at third. Those same people are the ones voting for Rookie of the Year.
Hype. It's all hype.
It's both.
It's all hype.
You just showed me he's number 1.
It's all hype.
You just showed me.
You buy a couple of stats.
Right.
When Chet had his big game with them people on the team, man, I'm coming on this podcast and I'm talking it.
Not checking who, but I'm saying the dude that's won is also the dude they think is the third best player under 25. You put that together, Rookie of the Year.
Okay. Because of hype.
And the stats.
I don't believe in it.
And the stats.
I don't believe in the big.
So you don't believe what we just looked at? Yes, it's close.
Paper, yeah, but I
so
don't
that's
believe
what I'm
saying.
saying.
Hype. It's more hype than what Chet Hunger is. It's more hype.
He's not up?
Right. It's more hype.
Is he up?
It's more hype.
Is he up? Yes or no?
Who's doing better for the team? Who's more efficient for the team also?
Chet.
Okay. That doesn't go in consideration?
No, because of what I just told you. The media, the same people
so
that
the
put
media is helping him win. It's the media.
Yes,
it's hype.
I said
but
Victor
if Chet also doing more for his team. Chet's down this many points because he got 4 more scorers.
But that's not what I didn't say who I would vote for. I said who
would you vote for?
I still vote for Victor though. I ain't gonna lie. Because he's won. If we switch the roles, I'd probably vote for Chet. If Chet was in San Antonio and Victor was in OKC, he just looks better because he doesn't have as much help. If Shea wasn't in, Shea hurts Chet. He doesn't give a chance to showcase as much.
Okay, but you're looking at these stats and you see he's only a little bit behind. You're still voting in Victor, and even though Chet has 4 more people in front of him.
Yeah, that's not Chet's fault, but I'm not gonna hold that against Victor. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but thing is, that's the thing. He's doing that with the 4 more people.
Correct. What I'm
so
saying
that's not holding against Victor. Chet holding up his half. Hey, that's his argument. I have 4 more people in front of me, and I'm still putting up these numbers.
What I'm saying is, yes, that's great. But if I'm looking at Victor, I'm saying, well, then you have more points, you have more rebounds, you have more blocks. Yes, it's marginal.
About 1 in 3.
It's marginal, yes, but you have it, so I'm going to give it to you.
About 1 in 3.
I don't care how much
okay.
I'm saying you have it, I'm going to give it to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going into that.
You can give it to the person with less. We just have I don't understand what the point of producing more is if you're not going to give it to them. That's all I'm saying.
Because look on the team difference.
Yes, I just said Shea hurts Chet. I can admit that.
But you're still, and you're Shea, you got Josh Giddey.
Hurts Chet.
You got Jalen.
Yes.
Who else am I missing? It's one more person.
Dortch, J-Dub, Chet, Josh Giddey, and Shea.
Yeah. So
I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going to hold that against Victor is what I'm saying. I'm not going to say, oh, well, because Victor doesn't have anybody and Chet does, Victor's doesn't mean as much.
And staying in the basketball route, LSU loses to Colorado.
I was talking
Women
to,
basketball.
I was talking to my friend Kaden about that, and we were saying, like, I feel like Angel Reese kind of, I don't know, maybe checked out. She got too, you know what I'm saying? I'm Angel Reese. I don't know. It's just, you don't expect that after the national championship and everything. It doesn't really feel right. I don't know.
What you mean she, like, checked out? What you mean?
Like, you know, she made it. I got this NIL. I don't got nothing to prove anymore.
So why you say she checked out? She still put up 12 rebounds, 15 points.
It's just a game you're not supposed to lose. That's all it comes down to.
I mean, like the team in general didn't do so well. Everybody got about 4 personal fouls. I don't think of injuries because injuries still put up numbers.
Like, I'm looking.
Flajay got 4 and she only put up 3 points.
Yeah, I think just as a team, it's probably like one of those. You know, they said the Super Bowl hangovers for the NFL. I feel like one of those things. They got to just get going. I don't think it's concerning long term, but
I don't think they lose again probably after that. That's just a wake up call.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to agree with the injury statement she said and she checked out. No, I think injuries because looking at this, 12 rebounds.
I mean, she played good. Again,
points.
it's just a game you're not supposed to lose, but it is what it is. I think, like you said, I think they'll turn it around, but I feel like they kind of got lackadaisical as a team. So
it's a lot of foul trouble. Foul trouble really hurt now. It's a lot of foul trouble.
Yeah, but that comes from being sloppy though. Like when you really on your ones and twos on defense, you can tell when a team is sloppy by the foul trouble because the rotations will be better, less reaching, you're in front of the ball.
Coach Mookie gonna get it together.
Yeah, they should be.
I believe in LSU. I believe in that whole team, especially with Haley Van Leaf adding on to the LSU roster, and she putting up 14 points, seven assists. Yeah, I think just that loss, I just think it's gonna get them going. That's the only loss for the season. I'm calling that right now.
I won't say that just because I don't know how everybody else will look this early, but I'm not concerned about them not being contenders.
I'm going with the only loss for the season.
We'll see.
I don't think they lose another game.
I have no idea how that's going to turn out as far as.
Let me see.
Going 35 more? Maybe. They'll definitely. They shouldn't lose more than like 3 or 4, but I won't go as far as.
I don't think they might lose South Carolina.
Yeah, they might lose a game here or there, but it won't be anything crazy.
They won't lose a game. Okay, I'll change. They won't lose to get down to the stretch. They probably lose 2 games, maybe 3. So when they get down the stretch,
they should still be a 1 or 2 seed for sure.
But when you get March Madness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll be contenders.
I like my wins, my bets on LSU.
I like Caitlin Clark, though. I like Caitlin Clark.
Who? To my girlfriend?
Iowa.
Mm-hmm. I got my own opinions on that.
She the Steph Curry of women's basketball.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Caitlin Clark. I think I like her. She can shoot. But when it comes to like certain like aspects of basketball with the media, there we go. With the media, it just makes me be like, I don't care.
Like what?
Like when they were saying Iowa versus LSU, and when Andrew Reed did the little thing and all that, they were just making LSU seem like bad guys.
Yeah, but that's not Caitlin's fault.
No, I'm saying nobody just left it alone because like I said, I like Caitlin. I like Caitlin Clark. I just left it alone because that just goes into LSU and like Caitlin Clark being the face of Iowa. But I don't have no problem.
That's not the media tries to.
You know, I don't got no problems against Caitlin Clark. Everybody just let the conversation alone. I don't have no problems against Caitlin Clark because the girl can shoot. Yeah. She was just launching that thing, so she can shoot. I don't have no problems against Caitlin Clark. It probably the problem against the media of Iowa versus LSU.
The media has a lot of say in a lot of things.
And I was like, I really don't
like the rookie of the year for the NBA.
And that would be shit hungry. Y'all be trying to throw in some little side jobs. Anyways. Lakers got Rockets tonight. You want to do NBA predictions?
Yeah, and the Lakers don't get. I was right last week with the Lakers. Hopefully, Lakers show, man. You know what I'm saying. Hopefully
last week,
right? Yeah, they played the Clippers. Remember?
Oh, you talking about the episode?
Yeah, I'm talking
about to say last week you lost to Miami by 1.
No, that was on Monday.
Oh, well, last game.
Yeah,
they still should have won though. Brown got to shoot that.
Nah,
Brown got to shoot that.
He's the only player in NBA history that gets criticized for making the right play. You got to open. You drive. Your man helps.
I see why, but okay, then you pass it to
the open man.
You pass it to Christian Woods under the basket. You don't pass it to Cam.
Wide open.
Cam Reddish has shown he can't make them shots in the clutch. You don't pass it to Cam Reddish in 3.
If he's on the court, I promise you, automate this. Like he made the right play. It's not his fault. His play.
I think you either shoot that or you pass it to Christian Woods.
I had the same argument about when in the finals when George Hill missed the free throw and JR ultimately sold by dribbling the clock out. Somebody told me that LeBron should never pass to George Hill in the first place. He was wide open.
No, it's the right decision,
So
yes, but
we
no,
can't get
I'm
mad that
saying
people are
no.
missing.
I'm saying is, Brandon has did it multiple times where he shot on to made that layup. You also have Christian Woods under the basket.
And
I don't
also
think you
have
go to
somebody
3.
wide
I don't
open.
think you go to 3. I don't think you go to 3. I think you go
It's
layup,
the
or I
right
think you
play.
go to Christian Woods.
It's the right play because there was nobody within a 5 foot. Cam Reddish just missed the shot.
So let me ask you this: Karen Reddish. This is not the first time Karen Reddish has did that and missed a shot. You gonna keep passing to him until he eventually busts?
Because he's
lose
wide.
games that way.
Because he's wide open.
And he's wide open. He's keep missing.
Yeah, but that's how you get his confidence. If that's how you feel, then take him off the court. If you're gonna have him on the court wide open, that's why he's there. If he missed it, he missed it. But you don't not pass it, so you don't look him off. If he's wide
I think
open,
in that situation, you're LeBron James. I think you shoot it or pass to Christian Woods.
you pass it to the open
I'm
man.
not ultimately mad. Like I said, it's the right. Like you said, it's the right decision.
So then that's it.
And you pass it. But my thing is, in that you got Christian Woods under the basket. You have LeBron. You take the shot. You take the shot, passing
You make
Christian
the right
Woods.
basketball play.
Cause then Christian Wood also got not Christian Wood. Karen Red also got closed out, and probably shook him up too.
That's not on LeBron. You pass it to the wide open man. He makes it. He misses it. I'm perfectly fine with living with putting it into the hands of my open teammate because again, if he's on the court, now if you want to argue he shouldn't be on the court because he can't do it, okay, cool. Put somebody else out there. But if he's on the court, you got to knock that down. That's not LeBron's fault at all. I would die on that hill.
Honestly, I don't totally disagree with you. I just think if you're LeBron, you either give it to Christian Woods or you shoot it.
Or pass it to the open man, like wide open. That's all I'm saying.
You give it to Christian Woods, you shoot it because you're LeBron. We didn't see him multiple times. You can make that shot. Okay, that's one option. He did the shooter in the thing, but we've seen shooter do it multiple. Okay,
that's my point.
But
when shooter hits it, it's all good. When Reddish
because shooter has made it multiple times.
Right.
Karen Reddish has not made it
he
yet.
He can't make it if we don't give it to him. That's what you got to give people a chance.
He got his chances.
No, I'm saying
Austin Reed did the same thing.
Right,
And guess what? He missed.
Right, and I'm saying so when you're wide open again,
he keep missing from the corner.
I understand he hasn't hit. He's not going to hit if he doesn't take the shot. So what I'm saying is, how is he going to give a chance to prove himself?
This, how many times are you going to keep passing
as long as he's on the court. If we feel like he cannot hit, then take him off the court.
Okay, then take him off the court then.
Sure. So what I'm saying is, whoever's in that corner that's wide open needs a chance to hit the shot. That's why they're wide open. If you don't think they can hit, take him off the court. Put in, I don't know, Torian Prince or something. If we're going to have a dude on the court, then he's got to hit it. That's not LeBron.
I think it is LeBron.
Because the same way you said, when Dennis Schroeder hit it, okay, so using your logic, all right, Dennis missed. Let's put somebody else in. But Dennis hit it. Okay, now we can keep him in. Cam missed. Let's put somebody else in.
Yeah. Dennis hit multiple times. Cam has not hit it
right. So now we can say, all right, next time we'll put Torian Prince in. Okay, Torian Prince missed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but I'm still going with Bron. If you're Bron is passive. If you're Bron, you make that pass to Christian Woods. And the way first of all, Christian had him boxed out.
Yeah.
He's most likely finna get fouled. So you got 2 free throws, or you have an and 1 opportunity.
Or you have a wide
and you made the shot more difficult going to 3. I'm either shooting or I'm going to Christian Woods.
I'm taking a wide open
pass,
shot
I'm going to Christian Woods.
time. Just like you said with Dennis Schroeder. Where Dennis Schroeder hit it, it looks good. Now that we missed it, it's a different conversation. That's not on LeBron.
No, it's a different conversation because Dennis Schroeder
has shown he can hit it.
Yes, right. Cam had not shown once.
Right, so if he's on the court, this is your chance to show it. You didn't show it. Now we can talk about taking you off the court. But if you're on the court, you got to show
I don't care if he's
something.
on the court. I'm not doing it.
Then take him off the court.
Now, if it was shoot 2 people and have the pass, okay, cool. You also have Christian Woods under the basket.
You got to give people a chance when they're wide.
So you're not giving Christian Woods a chance?
Cam Reddish was wide. It's open and wide open. I'm going to give it to the wide open.
Open with a foul also?
Over wide
open? With
open?
a foul also?
Over wide open.
With a foul also? I'm going Christian Woods.
If somebody can foul him, you're not as open as somebody that's wide open. Nobody could have fouled Cam
foul
Reddish.
Foul and 1.
Nobody could have fouled Cam Reddish.
I'm just saying, Cam.
You take the wide open shot. If the dude misses, that's on the dude.
All right, man. Lakers and Rockets. We're gonna let y'all decide. I'm gonna post it on Instagram later, YouTube Shorts. We also got TikTok now, Boys from the Low. We're gonna post it.
LeBron is the only player in NBA history that gets criticized for making the right play. That's all I gotta say, man. It doesn't make sense.
I just want LeBron, cause most time I'd be like, okay, LeBron, that's the right play, LeBron. But at the same time, it's okay. The coach got him on the court. Bron, now it's your choice, Bron. You either gonna pass that, you have a Christian Woods, or you shoot it. And Bron can make that. Lakers versus Rockets, who you got?
Lakers for sure.
Lakers show. Wizards versus Hornets.
Wizards.
I'm going Hornets. Jazz versus Pacers.
Pacers.
Celtics versus 76ers. I'm going Celtics.
Me too. Joel Embiid will have a big night though.
Clippers versus Nets. Clippers. Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna go Clippers.
You going Clippers?
I don't think they're gonna lose back to back.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna figure it out.
This is gonna be their show. I go Clippers for right now, but it's gonna be their show to see. Let's see they put that same starting lineup back out there.
Yeah.
Spurs and Knicks.
Yeah, I like the Knicks.
Suns versus Bulls.
Suns.
Heat versus Grizzlies.
Heat. The Grizzlies are.
Oh, Suns versus Bulls. Suns. Heat versus Grizzlies. Heat. Pistons versus Bucks.
Bucks for sure.
Bucks. Damn. Pelican versus Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. I like Ant tonight.
And Ant been going stupid. Cavs versus Thunder.
Atlanta's finest. Cavs. I just think Donovan Mitchell is tired of losing.
I'm gonna go Cavs too. Shit, give me a big game tonight, baby. Raptors versus Mavs.
Mavs. Luka's been, in my opinion, the MVP so far.
Warriors versus Nuggets.
Where's it at? Denver?
It's at Denver.
Nuggets.
I'm going Nuggets and I'm going Mavericks for the Raptors. And then Trailblazers versus Kings.
Kings. I was going to say it's De'Aaron Fox playing, but it doesn't matter.
I'm going Kings. They're at home, too. I'm going Kings.
Yeah.
And they don't really got too much bid to deal with Sabonis either.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got Ayton, but I like Sabonis over Ayton.
So, we got college football.
Man, that playoff talk we had yesterday, man.
We got Georgia at 1, Michigan 2, LSU 3.
No.
Not LSU 3, I'm sorry. We have Ohio State 3 and Florida State 4. Now, the conversation I had with mine yesterday, what happens if Bama beats Georgia?
All right, so this is my dilemma, y'all. And so what I'm saying is everybody runs the table, right? Michigan and Ohio State have to play each other. One of them wins the Big Ten. Assume Washington goes undefeated. Assume Florida State goes undefeated. That's 3 teams. Alabama beats Georgia. And now we got Alabama versus the loser of Michigan and Ohio State for the 4th spot. If we said for the sake of the argument, Ohio State lost, right? If Ohio State loses a nail-biter to Michigan, why is Alabama jumping them? I don't understand that, personally. I'm not gonna say I don't understand. If I was on the committee, my top 4 would be Michigan and Ohio State, and Alabama would be on the outside looking in.
And this is my argument I made, and this would be Alabama argument. They go beat Georgia, and this is a moments guy.
Yes.
This is a moments guy.
Yes.
Alabama go beats Georgia in the SEC championship.
Mm-hmm.
The number 1 team. Why am I not jumping the 4 and I have the best win?
The other conversation I was having is if I'm the Big Ten side, I'm saying Alabama, sure, they have the quote-unquote best win beating Georgia. They also had a worse loss out of the people in the conversation by losing to Texas. If I'm Ohio State, I'm saying I lost to Michigan, who's now number 1, assuming that Bama beats Georgia. I lost to Michigan in a nail-biter. Why am I being penalized for barely losing to Michigan when Bama can lose to Texas and it's all fine?
And then this is the argument I made. You can't say the now number 1 because they wasn't number 1 at the time.
And that's the other thing.
Georgia's number 1 at the time.
That's the other thing that we talked about. For me, if I made my list today, Georgia's not number 1. So I'm not gonna now all of a sudden say, oh well, Bama beat Georgia. Like I understand the media's gonna say Bama beat the number 1 team. For my list, Georgia's not even 1 right now.
That's the thing. Your list, and I've been saying this podcast for weeks now. I don't think Georgia's the number 1 team.
Right. We agree on that now.
But see, the thing is, when looking at the final thing and Georgia's number 1, you can't take that from Bama. Even though we've been saying Georgia's not number 1 team, you can't take that from Bama because at the end of the day, that number 1 spot is by Georgia's name.
I feel like it's so unfair for
Now we still have 3 more weeks to go. And that number 1 spot is not by Bama name, and not by Georgia's name, you can make the argument. But right now, if that's Georgia's still number 1 and Bama go beats number 1 Georgia, well, their argument is I just beat the number 1 team.
Like I said yesterday, I feel like it's so unfair that Bama and Georgia don't have to see each other in the regular season.
And in week 3, when that ain't good quarter, that's why I said I was posting on Instagram. I don't like the rankings of how college football is done.
That's the other thing. We came to an agreement yesterday. I'm fine with how the rankings work, how they go down. I don't like the college football playoff only having 4 teams because if we have 8, I feel like 8 is a legit number that all those teams can compete, and then we have Ohio State and Bama in.
I was thinking about that. You say you don't like the rankings, right? Mm-hmm. And you say you don't like how the playoffs are done. I'll give you one better. What if some teams be like, I should be number 4 because let's say the 4 teams get a bye. Mm-hmm. That also plays an effect. Still not liking the rankings. Because if I beat this team and so, why am I not top 4 getting me in bye resting up?
Okay, but that's why I said 8, not 12. If it was me, I'd do 8, not 12. Because then, again, it goes to the argument where
who's getting a bye? No one?
No. It's just everybody plays. So one plays 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5.
Why is no one getting the bye?
Because it's the top 8 teams. One plays 8. It's like NBA style. Ain't no buys. Top 8.
But this ain't NBA though. NFL, you got.
No, I'm saying seeding 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5.
I think in football you should get a bye, especially with the wear and tear of football.
I mean, it's just one game and it's 3 games. It's the NFL playoffs is 4 if you a wild card. I'm just saying 3 games, prove you the best team. Because now the conversation we're having, all those teams will make it. We got Michigan, Ohio State, Washington, Georgia, Bama, Oregon, Texas, and Florida State. That's 8. And then all of them just battle it out 3 weeks. And if you want to win, that's the thing. Now if you want to win, go prove it. Bama and Ohio State arguing who's better. Show me.
ESPN football posted chances to make the college football playoff. Ohio State 77%, Florida State 62%, Michigan 44%, Alabama's 41%, Texas 39%, Georgia's 39%, Oregon's 38%, Washington's 31%, Penn State's 21%, Ole Miss is 6%. And that's another thing I was saying yesterday. Bama has to play Auburn. Georgia beat Auburn 27-20, I think. I'll go look at that just a minute.
It wasn't dominant.
Now, let's say Bama go beat Georgia.
Auburn.
Not go beat Auburn. Just how they beat LSU. Mm-hmm. That also goes to their resume.
Yeah.
I beat the number 1 team. And the number 1 team, they were number 1. When they played Auburn too, that they struggled against. I just went to SC and just told this man up.
Well, no, that'll be handled in and of itself as long as they beat Georgia. If they beat Georgia, nothing else has to be said because, like you said, they'll look at it. Georgia had a 1 next to their name. They got it done. That'll speak all it needs to speak. I just don't like the effect that it has on Michigan and Ohio State when Georgia and Bama, every year they can afford to lose a game because they know on the back end they can say, well, we can make up for the SEC championship.
Let me ask you this. Michigan beats Ohio State. Mm. Who are your 4 teams going in the playoffs?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is it a close game?
And Georgia. Yeah, close game.
Okay.
And Georgia beats Alabama.
Oh, Georgia beats Bama.
Mm-hmm. Who are your 4 teams going in?
Oh, okay. Georgia, Michigan. Are we saying Washington and Florida State both go undefeated?
Yes.
We got 4 undefeated teams.
Okay. I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
We got 4 undefeated teams.
I'm just making sure you didn't forget about Washington right there.
Yeah, now we got 4 undefeated teams.
So this is the thing. What we were saying yesterday also. Washington beats Oregon. No, Oregon beats Washington.
Right, then we're at a dilemma. That's why I need 8. That's why we're at a dilemma again. Because if Oregon beats Washington, they both got 1 loss against each other. Ohio State loses to Michigan. They got 1 loss. Bama beats Georgia. Bama and Georgia got 1 loss. We got to pick one.
Okay. And who you picking?
Ohio State. That's what I was saying from the jump.
Picking Bama.
I think it's unfair.
No, I'm biased. I'm picking Bama.
I think it's unfair to Ohio State to say all year us, Michigan, Georgia have been top 3. I lost to Michigan barely, and now all of a sudden I'm not a top 4 team anymore. No, I am a top 4 team. I just was unfortunate, and I had to play Michigan right here, right now. They got me.
One of the teams got beat in Big Ten championships also, too.
On the other side, it's either Michigan or Ohio State.
Yeah, but I'm saying one of them teams got beat in the Big Ten championship also.
Yeah. I'm assuming they win that. That's what I'm saying. Like, Michigan or Ohio State, I'm assuming will be undefeated. And it's just unfortunate that they can't both. See, that's the difference. Bama and Georgia can lose during the regular season because they know they have the luxury of see each other in the championship.
And that's also what I was telling you also. you can't put that on Bama because Bama gonna be like, I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the schedule.
But I'm just saying, for Ohio State's sake, I'm going to say, well, I'm listening to Ohio State's argument. Like, it's unfair that y'all have to play Michigan in the regular season. Like, the two best teams, arguably all year, played each other in week 12, where Georgia and Bama wait till postseason play to get it done. I just don't think.
But the thing is, you can't put that on Bama.
I'm not putting it on Bama. I'm not putting it on them. I'm saying you're right, Ohio State. Y'all get the spot.
No, see, but the thing is, that's unfair to Bama and Georgia because
that's why you need 8 because it's unfair. Either way, you're gonna be unfair to somebody. So just let them both make it.
Nah,
4 is not enough. 4 is not enough.
I can agree with you that 4 is not enough. I still don't like the rankings, but I think if Bama beats Georgia, Bama should be that 4th seed. If you're gonna kick them out, they at least be 5.
Oh yeah, no, 5. Yes, they're right after Ohio State. I just think if Michigan and Ohio State play a nail biter of a game, where they genuinely look like the two best teams in the country, and one of them loses by the skin of their teeth, but we can agree, like, dang, those are the two best teams playing college football. How are they 5th? That doesn't make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. If they look like the two best teams, then they should both.
Another thing is, depending on how Georgia plays Ole Miss, they might not be one, and then some of this argument go out the window.
Which goes back to my point. Now I'm Ohio State, and let's say they boost Michigan to 1. I barely lose to 1 Michigan. I should still be a top 4 team.
But I mean, it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter for Bama.
Yes, it does.
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it doesn't matter for Bama argument because they're not number 1 no more. They can't use number 1 argument.
Well, they're still going to use the SEC championship.
But you can't use number 1 argument.
But it holds the same
helps
value.
Bama more to say I beat the number 1 team than for them to say I beat the number 4 team.
I think it has the same effect because Georgia ain't lost in 2 years. If Bama's the ones to finally dethrone them, because they went undefeated last year, the year before last, they went on the streets to win the national championship, and they haven't lost this year.
I think most people gonna look at the ranking now as more than they're the one that beat them in 2 years. I think it's gonna be. I think that's gonna go down for Nick Saban's legacy. I don't think that the committee's gonna be like, oh, Bama's the one that finally beat them, because I think they're gonna be like, right now is the rankings. I feel like the committee's more rankings.
So if Georgia drops to, let's say, 3.
It doesn't have Bama argument whatsoever.
No, I'm asking you now. Do you still give it to Bama or you give it to Ohio State?
I give it to Ohio State.
And that's all I'm saying. I don't.
Because my argument was they go and beat the number 1 team.
Do you give it to Bama or Ohio
No, I'm saying. Remember, my argument about Bama is they go beat the number 1 team.
Right.
Not they go beat the number 3 team.
So if they beat number 1, you give it to Bama, but they beat number 3, you give it to Ohio State.
Yes.
What I'm saying, my argument is, it doesn't matter what Georgia's ranked. It's Ohio State regardless. Because what Georgia's ranked doesn't change. Because
with the college football being big on rankings, if I go beat the number 1 team, my argument is I beat the number 1 team in the country.
But that's
if you want to throw in
Georgia is Georgia regardless.
You said what?
Georgia is whether Georgia's 1 or Georgia's 3, you're beating the same team. So to me, I'm going to give it to Ohio State regardless. It doesn't matter.
If that's the case, then I'm still giving it to Bama.
Right, that's where I disagree. Like, we just disagree on that. Like, either way, Bama has to beat Georgia. Whether they're 1, 2, 3, 4, Bama has to beat Georgia to have a chance. And Ohio State or Michigan, whoever loses, to me, they had a better season.
But you also still got to go rankings because they beat a 1 team, they go higher. They beat a 4 team, they don't go as higher. The rankings play a part, and that's why I don't really like them. But they play a part. They beat a 1 team, you got to go higher. They beat a 4 team, they don't go as high.
I mean, that's true, but
they be a 14, they go from 7 to 5. They be a 1 team, but they might go from 7 to 4.
Again, Ohio State and Michigan's only loss will be to each other, and I just think that should be taken into consideration. The moral of the story is that the college football playoff needs to be fixed because 4 teams.
College football rankings playoffs, in my opinion, need to be fixed in a whole.
Rankings, we disagree on that, but the playoff, we can agree 100%. That 4 is not enough representation. It's more than 4 teams that can do it.
Going into NFL.
Oh, you know where I want to start.
We go ahead and start with it.
You know where I want to start.
Stephon did. Josh
Allen. We can talk about that too. Stephon Diggs
versus Bengals. Oh, we definitely gonna talk about it. I think if you just had all to talk about Joe Burrow, you can go ahead and start off with Joe Burrow.
I've been telling y'all, and like I told you yesterday, Shannon Sharp talked about moments with quarterbacks. Y'all know how I am with moments.
I still think moments don't matter.
Burrow and Josh Allen had their Sunday night football moment. Josh Allen turned the ball over 1 time. Joe Burrow did not turn the ball over. Joe Burrow won the game.
I still think a moment. Because if it's that moment thing, moments, like, other people also got to step up in the moments. I don't think because at the end of the day, it's not quarterback versus quarterback. It's quarterback versus the other team defense.
As a whole game, yes, but I'm gonna explain this to y'all the way Shannon Sharp said it on First Take. Quarterback's the only position where you can have a great game throughout the first 3 quarters or throughout the course of most of the game, but in particular moments you lose the game for your team, or you can have a bad game, but in particular moments win the game for your team. Quarterback's the only position like that.
In times, other people also got to show up in moments to help that quarterback.
In times, yes, you're right. Like, okay, for example, when Patrick Mahomes lost that Super Bowl to the Bucs, nobody was looking at Patrick Mahomes saying, dang, we lost that because of you. What I'm saying with Josh Allen on Sunday night, he turned the ball over. That moment cost him the game, arguably, because Joe Burrow did not turn the ball over, they won. That's what I'm saying. I can look directly at Josh Allen in certain moments throughout his playoff career, throughout big games, and say, that moment cost you that game. And it's a habit.
To this day, I'm standing on that hill. I'm still going with Josh Allen. What about Stephon Diggs and Cooper Kupp?
Now that, not to make an excuse, Matthew Stafford's out. They just traded for Carson Wentz we talked about. But Stephon Diggs looks like, when I say the best receiver, I say Tyreek is 1, AJ's 2, and Stephon's 3 right now. Cooper Kupp is not where I thought he would be.
Puka Nuka is having
Puka's looking better than him right now.
Is having a better season.
Well, so the last 2 weeks they've both been. The Rams just aren't the Rams anymore. I think they need to.
And I was saying, your argument with Cooper Kupp, you was only basing off of 1 year.
One
and
and
that was a triple crown. 1.5. He comes back and you say, oh, he gonna.
The first 2 he looked good too, man. I thought I was right.
I'm telling you, bro. I said, hey, he still got a whole rest of the year to go. You can look good for 2, and then. He ain't look good after that. Yeah. He played the Steelers. He had 27 yards.
Yeah. He hasn't. The Rams as a whole just don't. They're not the Super Bowl Rams anymore. So.
And then as in predictions, Miles take 5-2. The Chiefs beat the
football, man. I be telling them.
Bro, the Dolphins lost by 1 touchdown. Congratulations.
And the Bills and the Bengals.
And I literally said last week, if I lose, I'm fine with that. Cause look how close these games are. 18-24.
A win is a win.
I'm not discrediting your win. I just said if I lose, I'm not gonna argue with it because 18-24, them games could go either way. And then if Tua don't make a fumble, they potentially they could try to win.
That's another thing I wanted to talk about. So I looked into what I was telling you about yesterday. The Dolphins, dating back to last year, are on a 6-game losing streak when they play teams with a winning record. What I'm saying is, if I'm this high-powered offense that's supposed to compete with anybody in the league, why can we not be teams that have a winning record? But when we play losing teams, we look like world beaters. And then what I'm saying is, come playoff time, Tua hasn't shown me anything.
Okay, and then my question was, does all that go on Tua?
That's what I'm saying. It's the last 6 games, last year and this year. The last 6 that Tua has played, they have not beat a team with a winning record. He's 0-6 in his last 6.
Just Tua? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. So now, come playoff time, when you're playing, the Ravens, the Chargers, the Jaguars, the Chiefs, why should I believe you can get it done? I don't. That's my problem.
You don't like Tua anyway.
He's 0-6. So why is he all of a sudden going to win now that it's the playoffs? I don't.
Okay, why all of a sudden certain teams going to step it up when it's the playoffs? So
because they're already playoff teams.
So you don't think Tua going to step it up?
No. Because he hasn't shown me that he will.
I think Tua step
Because
it up.
Look, all the other playoff teams, right? They beaten teams with winning records. The Dolphins are literally look at every single game they have won was against a team with a losing record. So I'm like,
and then also sometimes this is my thing with the Dolphins. Sometimes that defense don't step up when they need to step up.
Oh, it's a team effort for sure. It's not 100%.
That's what I'm saying. I won't put.
But as a team, they're gonna go home.
Sometimes not like how on basketball you can put blame on certain people. Football, you can't put blame on certain people at times. At times. At times, you can most definitely put the blame because why did you throw that ball right there? You can most definitely put the blame.
Josh Allen.
1 pick, bro. Do you feel accomplished about that? You feel very accomplished?
Because, not accomplished. I'm saying that's the epitome of what we're talking about. Why did you throw that? It's a pick. Y'all lost the game. Josh Allen got to work on his turnover problem. If he works on that, then we can have that conversation. Until then, Joe Burrow will be the second best quarterback in the NFL, and Patrick Mahomes will be 1.
I still don't think that.
I don't know how many more times he got to beat him.
Let the playoff come and they've seen him in the playoffs. I got Josh Allen.
I like the dude that won the last 2.
That's fine. You go with that. We're going with history changing. History is meant to be broken.
It is, but not by Josh Allen.
History is meant to be changed.
I think the history that will be changed. I think the team that has the best chance, you know how it's been Chiefs, Bengals? like out the AFC, the team that has the best chance of breaking that is the Ravens, in my opinion.
I'm not agreeing with that.
Them boys in Baltimore.
My thing is the Ravens, bro. When they play teams, like the last team, they blew the mess out of somebody.
Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
That's a good win. The Lions, good win.
My thing is, bro, I'm not going to take it from the Ravens because I don't know what I want to say. When they played the Lions just didn't show up. I can't say the Seahawks just didn't show up.
That's not exactly the Ravens. They getting it done, man. Now, what I want to see, you know, that you got to play everybody in your division twice. The Ravens and the Bengals play again now that Joe Burrow is healthy. I want to see how they handle that, and I want to see how the Bengals handle the Ravens.
I want to see how the Ravens come play us.
Yes, because they lost to you. I want to see that too.
Exactly.
I want to see that too.
If we start doing a Steelers record, I'm winning by a lot.
No. The Steelers impress me every single week. If the season ends today, the Steelers will be in the playoffs.
I told him, I said, bro, let Kenny Pickett play.
Yeah.
We beat the Titans.
They beat everybody.
And what we do?
They beat the Titans.
Beat the Titans, bro. I keep telling y'all.
You know,
we played the Ravens. We beat the Ravens.
You know, all four of y'all in the playoffs? The Browns, Bengals, Ravens, and...
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. No Bills. No Josh Allen. No... Who else wouldn't be in there? No Chargers. No Titans.
Bro, I said it. Episode 1. Y'all go back to episode 1. I literally said the AFC North is one of the best.
Oh, well, I didn't dispute that.
We also the hardest.
Yes.
And then I literally said, the only thing about the Steelers, and I will stand to this statement, we didn't show up against the Texans, and that messed us up.
Yes. But no, CJ Stroud. Did you see CJ Stroud last week?
Yeah. Oh, he's going crazy. But my thing is, I still feel like, bro, you got to show up against the Texans. Because at the end of the day, with that defense, you got to go start that rookie.
Yeah.
He has been balling. I'm not saying that.
This is one of the best rookie seasons I've ever seen.
I am not disrespecting CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
He has had a great season.
Yeah.
But as a Steelers defense, you go put that rookie in the ground.
Yeah, being who you are, you got TJ Watt, you got Highsmith, you got Mika.
You go put that rookie in the ground.
Yeah, he's supposed to.
But that, and if Kenny Pickett didn't get hurt against the Jaguars, because Mitch went in through 2 picks. And I'm standing by that. We always say, we can't say he was still winning.
I'm being extra iffy with that because Jacksonville is 6-2. That's a
But thing is,
that's Jacksonville.
Thing is, we only lost 20-10.
It was close.
In the drives we needed, Mitch threw 2 picks.
Yeah, it was a close game. Jacksonville just has been legit.
That's what I'm saying. I think we could have put it off if Kenny stayed healthy.
Potentially.
Because Kenny, potentially. I say potentially. Because Kenny's not, I'm not saying he's not throwing 2 picks like that. He's not a turnover. Yeah. He's not, he'll throw a pick. I'm not taking that away from him. But 2 picks on them kind of drives.
Yeah, he's not.
That's not Matt Canada. That's Mitchell Trubisky right there.
That's true. Another thing I wanted to ask, so, San Fran is coming off a 3-game losing streak. And they're coming off their bye. They got to play Jacksonville, who's on a 5-game winning streak. So, which one of those 3 streaks do you think will end this week?
They don't play them this week.
Yes, they do.
No.
Jacksonville and San Fran don't play each other?
I'm on the wrong week. My bad. I was on week 11. Sorry, week 10. Yes, they do. Which streak will end?
So San Fran's on a 3-game losing, and Jacksonville on a 5-game winning. Or do they both continue? Or you think Jacksonville going to get to 6, or San Fran turns it around? I don't know how I feel.
Wait, what do you mean they both continue?
If Jacksonville beats them, then it's a 6-game winning streak, and then San Fran will be on a 4-game losing streak.
Oh, do you mean? Oh, okay. Do the losing streak continue? The winning streak continue?
Yeah. Or does San Fran disrupt it? Yeah. Does the streak continue, or San Fran disrupts it?
I honestly don't know.
I'm trying to think who I want to pick for that game. I like Jacksonville a lot, but it doesn't sound right to say San Francisco lost 4 games.
Let me ask this. Let me go look at this real quick. Is San Fran all the way healthy?
I saw Debo supposed to be coming back.
He's questionable.
Okay. Is Trent Williams supposed to play?
I don't see him on the injury report no more.
Okay. So it just doesn't seem right for San Francisco to lose 4 games in a row.
I think, because like I was saying, San Fran has also been hurt too. Yeah. So I think if San Fran is healthy, they in Jacksonville. But if Debo come back, and then sometimes this injury report don't have everybody on here. So Trent might still be out. So I think if they're still beat up on the offensive side, Jacksonville continues and they 5-4.
But they were just 5-0. Like that's I don't know. It'll be interesting.
You want to get into predictions since we're on it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Panthers and Bears.
Ooh. Bears. My gut telling me Bears.
I go Bears. The week is here. The week is here. Week 10. I've been waiting for this week. Steelers versus the Packers. Who you got? Let me take my brother asking he want to bet on the game.
I think the Steelers are gonna win.
Say that louder. I don't think the camera heard you.
They heard me.
Alexis, make sure you turn his volume up so the camera can hear him.
They heard me.
The Steelers gonna do what, buddy? Huh?
Can we go to the next game?
No. The Steelers gonna do what? The team you've been down for I don't know since like week 1. The Steelers gonna do what?
The Packers are gonna lose. Like we always do.
Ooh, like
I might be out next week.
Hey, if y'all see me by myself, hey, we're gonna have Alexis. We're gonna have our executive producer back there. We're gonna have her.
It's crazy. It's crazy that all these weeks that there's been technical difficulties. Now I want to work when the Packers and Steelers are playing out.
That's just God. That's God coming and saying it's time for Kobe to shine. Hey, I'll be 5-3 next week, buddy. I'll be 5-3.
I say Steelers. We ain't disagreed yet.
Oh man, you're right. Y'all know who I'm taking. Commanders and Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Texans and Bengals.
Bengals.
I like
CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud.
But I won't be surprised if Texans beat them.
Me neither.
Falcons versus Cardinals.
You know, Kyler coming back. I like the Cardinals. I ain't gonna lie. I like Kyler. I like Kyler straight up. I don't think Atlanta can match his offense.
I don't know. It's 1 week. It's week
Take
10.
Atlanta then.
Kyler in. I do like Kyler Murray. I'll come back. Giants and Cowboys. Patriots and Colts. Hey, shout out Bryce Pollard, Mississippi State. My boy been balling that cornerback. Hey, I should have begged you for that Cowboys, man, boy. That's what I should have did.
I want to talk about that too after we do this,
but Colts and Patriots.
Colts.
Titans and Buccaneers. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulty. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we're almost done though. Yeah. All right, like 5-10 minutes. Did you stop recording? You kept recording. You kept. It's still going. All right.
Is it still going?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Where did I leave off? Colts and Patriots?
Yeah.
Who you said?
Colts.
Colts. Titans and Buccaneers.
Titans.
Browns and Ravens.
Ravens.
49ers and Jaguars.
49ers.
I'm going to go 49ers too. I'm going to go Ravens for you beat the Browns. I'm going to go Titans beating the Bucks. I like Will Levis.
Yeah, that's why I said Titans.
Saints and Vikings.
Saints.
They got a little more. I'm going to go Saints, but Joshua Dobbs, sir, I tip my hat off to you.
Been balling.
I tip my hat off to you. Someone told me to pick you, but I didn't trust you, so I'm sorry, buddy. I apologize dearly from my heart. Lions versus Chargers.
I like both of them. You know, give me the Chargers. I'm gonna do it. Give me the Chargers. I'm gonna trust my gut.
The 6-2 Lions versus the 4-4 Chargers. I might change when it comes to, because we also post this on Instagram, Boys from the Low. I might change. I'm going to go Lions. But
all right, there's one disagreement.
I wouldn't be, let me see. I might change that. I might change that. But as of right now, I'm going to go Lions, but I might change that. And then the Atlanta game, I'm going to go Cardinals.
Okay.
Jets and Raiders.
Oh boy, Raiders.
Raiders, Bills, and Broncos.
Bills.
Bills.
I wanted to say, so how do you feel about, Dallas has this whole thing, even we've been on it, that they don't show up come playoff time. Does the way they played Philly on Sunday, does that give you some sort of hope if you're a Cowboys fan?
Nope.
I low-key think, yeah.
No.
It showed me they can compete with anybody in the NFC. Compete.
No.
Because I feel like when they played San Fran, what was that, week 3? Like, they got stomped on, like, oh, Dallas is trash.
That's the thing. They played the Eagles.
The best team in the NFC.
Dallas can be 1-6. That can be one.
Okay, because they're in the same division.
It's
okay.
because it's the Eagles. That's why I said no.
Okay. I hear you.
It's because it's the Eagles.
I can understand that.
You can look at history. Even when everybody thought, even though like last year when Jalen Hurts got injured, the Cowboys won.
Well, I mean that wasn't Hurts, but yeah.
Huh?
I said that wasn't Hurts, but yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. People thought the Cowboys was finna go stomp them because they didn't have Hurts, and that's when they were saying Hurts was on a power loaded offense, blah 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 blah.
But he showed
and then
he's a lot.
Whoever the quarterback was wouldn't go through picks and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're the Cowboys and they were still in a dog fight, like that game didn't go down to the end, it's just because it's the Eagles. That's my belief in that game.
I can hear you on
and
that.
And I feel like that with a lot of teams. Like
when they play people in their division, they play hard.
That's why I said the Ravens will either split with us.
Yeah.
They won't beat us twice.
That's
because
true.
when we play them, the Browns, the Bengals, we're not gonna get stumped, beat to sleep.
That's true.
We're not getting beat to sleep.
And
them two, like if it was like the Giants and nothing,
or the 49ers even. If you would have competed like that.
Yeah, it's just because Dallas plays, and it's division, rivalry, it's all that. It's because it's the Eagles. They finna go put all kind of plays in just to go beat them. That's bragging rights for them. That's what it is to them. That's bragging rights.
But that's the thing.
That's how Auburn is to Alabama.
I think right now is more than that for Dallas because they don't show up against. That was the first game that Dak Prescott has played in a minute against a real competitive team, where I can look at him and say, you did your job to a T.
He has to show me that against another competitive team, not the Eagles.
Okay. I can live with that, but I'm not going to discriminate against the Eagles, but I can live with that.
That's the only reason why I say no. It's just because I strongly believe in they only show up, like I said, they can go 1-16, 1-15.
Philly.
If their only win is Philly, that's a great year for the general manager. Gonna say, "Well, I beat Philadelphia with a cigar in his hand and everything."
You know how Jerry Jones gets.
Yeah, you know how Jerry Jones gets. I beat Philadelphia. Okay, so that's a win in their book. Like when they played, but it was all kind of Eagles and Cowboys commercials.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like Dak lived. I want to see them play again in week. I think they play week 14. I want to see what they do. It
has now. If that goes and blow out, I doubt that happened. But blows out the Eagles.
But that's the thing. It don't even gotta be a blowout. If Dak and Jalen going toe for toe, and Dak again for me, he shows up in that moment. I like it.
It's just because it's the Eagles. I just strongly believe in that. I'm not trying to discredit Dak, but it's just because I understand. I feel like we can go put Zach Wilson right there. And the general manager go call him, it's the Eagles. You better have some Dallas Cowboy pride.
I don't know about Zach Wilson, but I get what you're saying. Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs. Well, we've seen Zach have some pretty decent games lately, so we can't discredit Zach how we've been doing it.
He ain't throwing for no 394 and 3
touchdowns. The boy got 4 wins.
394 and 3 touchdowns. He ain't never doing that.
You're right, but I mean the boy got 4 wins. I'm just saying we can't discredit.
That's a skewed stat because their wins come. Defense gets 3-4 turnovers.
As him being the leader of the offense right now, we just can't discredit him.
He's
been. The boy can still say he can come to this podcast right now. I got 4 wins.
500.
Yeah. So I can't discredit like week 1. Oh, I was slandering his name.
No, it wasn't week 1. It was week. It was after that because week 2 was when they beat week 1 when they beat the Bills on that miracle at the punt return.
Oh. Yeah. Either way, I still can't slander
early in the season.
Early in the season, I still can't slander his name.
Yeah, after that game with the Chiefs is when he turned it around because he played better than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I still can't slander the boy name, but yeah, it's just cause it's the Eagles. I might go out there and have a good show just cause I just get fired up just cause it's Dallas versus the Eagles. The fans be into it. It be everything.
You're not wrong.
It'd be all kind of stuff. That's the only reason. Now if Dak did that against 49ers or Dak go do that against some other competitive team, the Chiefs or whoever, let me go look at their schedule real quick.
I think Philly, until they play Philly again, I don't think they have a game like that. I think that's week 13, week 14, something like that.
Commanders, Dolphins. Let them beat the Dolphins.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
The Bills. Let them beat Dolphins and the Bills.
Then. Yeah, let's do that.
Or they have that 3 weeks. They have Eagles first, Bills second, Dolphins third.
So it's the Eagles first. Okay, yeah.
Let them. I don't care if they lose. Let them be under 5 points. Let me 5 points in one touchdown or something. Then I come back and say, yes, he's competing with
and that's what I was saying. The way he competed showed me something. But like you said, Dak Prescott, if you see this, compete the rest of the season.
Yeah, if he do this against the Dolphins and the Bills, I'm on your side. Okay. I'm just not on your side now because it's the Eagles.
Okay, that's cool. I could live with that.
Because it's not just Dak. It's the Cowboys versus the Eagles. Now, Dak outplayed Josh, outplayed Tua, and let's just say.
But that's why I think it's promising because we can look in recent history and the Cowboys defense shows up, but Dak doesn't show up. Yeah, now if Dak shows up and they still lose, Dak's doing his part, and we got to pray that Micah Parsons.
And I give you that, and I give you, I'll give you that, and I give you, if Dak outplays Josh and Miami.
Yeah, I'm just saying I want to see it. I agree with you. I need to see it some more. If he finishes out that stretch.
It's not even some more. I need to see it against them teams. Because even if
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Even if he outplayed Josh or he outplayed Tua, I can genuinely be in my heart be like, Dak has competed.
Yeah,
I just can't give him Philadelphia.
I can live with that.
I just can't give him Philadelphia.
If he goes that stretch of Philly, Miami, and Buffalo, if he goes 2-1, I'll be satisfied.
Now, if he goes 2-1 with an efficiency win on his part. Not just the defense saving him.
Right, yeah. That's what I mean. But I don't think they'll win without him. Because
I don't care if he go 0-3. The wins.
But if he's putting up.
But as far as the question was, Dak competes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If he goes 0-3, but he loses how he lost last week, I'm satisfied.
I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied as a fan. Well, not a Cowboys fan. I'm not a Cowboys fan. But I'm satisfied as a player of. How can I say this? I'm satisfied as a person watching Dak Prescott and be like, okay.
That got my respect with this.
Josh just didn't blow him out the water. Tua just didn't blow him out of stats. Jalen Hurts didn't blow him out of stat range. He competed. But as far as I'm not giving him the Philly mark.
I can live with that.
Yeah, I'm not giving him the Philly mark. I think that's everything in the field.
Yeah, I'm interested. The game I'm paying attention to is San Fran and Jacksonville. I want to see.
I'll be watching all sports. I'll be watching basketball. I'll be watching everything.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be watching the Steelers versus the Packers.
I try to forget.
What channel is that on? Oh my God! I'm so tired of watching the Atlanta Falcons on the same channel as the Steelers. Whoever.
Thank you for saving me, Fox.
I don't care. Thanks. I'm going by NFL Network. I'm watch that game.
I don't even want to I don't want to do it to myself.
I got YouTube. If we miss next week, we ain't had technical difficulties.
Yes, we did.
We ain't had technical difficulties.
I'm speaking it.
We had sad difficulties. I might come in my Steelers jersey. I might come in my Ben Roethlisberger jersey.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, I had to change the heart. Do not let the Packers win that game. If the Packers win that game, the Steelers are supposed to win now. It's not even competitive. If the Packers win that game, I will not shut up.
I might go on prize picks. I took a break from prize picks. I might go on prize picks and make them bet on that game. Boy, how many sacks TJ might get that game? Ooh, bro. And Christian Watson is questionable. Y'all just have nothing.
It don't even matter, bro.
Y'all just have nothing.
Jordan Love can't throw the ball to him, so it don't matter if he's playing or not.
Hey, and Minka might come back this week.
I like a pick.
A pick? I like 3. Minka might have 2. But it's a great. Hey man, I'm Kobe Cole. He don't need the introduction. I'm Kobe Cole. This is Boys from Low. We'll see y'all next week. Hallelujah. Alexis, you can cut it off.